Wow, this is so sick. Here. Okay. All right. So the spot I'm about to show you, I was coming back from work, and people wanted to know if I had it good when I was living in Vegas. I'm trying to go back to my apartment, and the SWAT team was in the corner holding me off as though kicking the door of the room, kicking the door down in the room that we lived right next to. This is where the SWAT told me, hold on. Kick down this door right here. And this was our place right here, 54. Teddy Bruschi, that's how I remember it. Up there in the window, that's where Tyler was. Sorry, that window is where Tyler was. His room. I threw a pebble, a couple rocks up there to wake him up, and it broke. The glass broke and woke him up. Also across the street where my rental is right now is where Tiller parked his car, and it was hit by somebody else. And I used to watch him push his car just to get to work. And I thought it was the funniest thing in the world. Good old Crossman's. If you're around North Las Vegas, you want to go to Roadkill Grill. It is the only barbecue in Vegas that matters. I discovered on Triple D. I don't like listening to Triple D, but this time he was actually correct. The hot links are why you go here. So it's funny, John is going to the bathroom or whatever. He just asked me, why is it that like everybody that I know other than you from Boston kept saying Vegas has shit food? I said, well, Boston food's much better when it comes to seafood, Italian food, and stuff like that. But Vegas has its gems. They have some solid spots, like Mexican food and barbecue like we just went to. You just got to know where to go. And if you eat with me, you'll eat like a king. If you eat with fake people, then you don't know where to go. So since we're in town, we're going to check out the T-Mobile Arena. This was never here when I was living here. And check out a hockey game. This was the first actual time I was able to bet on a sports event and go to it. So I bet $400 on the Blues money line, and I end up losing. The Knights decide to kick their ass. But I would never, ever root for a Las Vegas sporting team because I know how these people are in this land. I lived here for 8 years. They're mostly from everywhere else, or they're just Los Angeles wannabes. They're LA fake fans. And LA fans are the worst to begin with. So if you're a wannabe LA fan, that makes you even worse. The lighting display, the show that they put on for the entrance is pretty cool. But I was hoping Las Vegas lost, and they did. So what are you going to do? To no shock, being on the West Coast, they played like your typical top 10 music you would hear today, some shit music during the game. It was nice to hang out with Broadway Monica again. And when you're in Vegas, you got to get great Mexican food. That's what they do best. This was actually my first time going to Tacos El Gordo because it was not here when I was here. And the line is stupid, but it goes quick.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, no, no. Eres perfecta mujer, de la cabeza a los pies. Tú pasas de mi nivel, tú tienes el piquete. De la forma que tú besas, mami, más simétrica que un origami. De la forma que tú besas, mami, más simétrica que un origami.
My favorite casino on the planet is the most beautiful one, Bellagio. Best poker room in the city. I got my ass kicked on this day. Then we went across the street to Caesar's Palace, to the Monte Cristo Cigar Bar. I love a good Monte Cristo cigar. Of course, they have other choices in here other than Monte Cristos. But I got the most expensive cigar in the house. Wanted to sit back and enjoy. They're not that expensive here, believe it or not. The most expensive cigar was like $30-something, which is a joke. And it was good to just sit back, have a nice stogie, and try to decide how we're going to blow the rest of our money. Of course, we went back to Nora's. Get the crazy Alfredo if you don't get the veal here. Trust me.
If I told you things I did before, told you how I used to be, would you go along with someone like me? If you knew my story word for word, had all of my history, would you go along with someone like me? I did before and had my share. It didn't lead nowhere. I would go along with someone like you. It doesn't matter what you did, who you were hanging with. We could stick around and see this night through. And we don't care about the young folks talking about the outside. And we don't care about the old folks talking about the old style too. And we don't care about the wrong folks talking about our own style. All we care about is talking, talking over me and you. Usually when things has gone this far, people tend to disappear. No one will surprise me unless you do. I can tell there's something going on. Ours seems to disappear. Everyone is leaving, I'm still with you. It doesn't matter what we do, where we are going to. We